Hello there. My name is Dr. Diallo. I'm an academic coach at a local elementary school where I have over 25 years of teaching and testing experience. As a testing expert with Study.com, are you currently preparing to take the FTCE Middle Grades General Science 5 through 9 with testing code 004 assessment? If so, you're in luck because I am here to help you. This assessment covers the subtopic of knowledge of the effects of physical and biological factors on the environment. Let's look at problem number 1. What role do decomposers play in the carbon cycle? A, they release carbon back into the atmosphere through decomposition. B, they absorb excess carbon from the soil during the decomposition process. C, they fix atmospheric carbon into a usable form for plants through decomposition. Or D, they convert carbon dioxide into oxygen through decomposition. Well, as we look through these answer choices, we can eliminate several of them, but first we need to understand what the importance of the question is saying. So we are wanting to notice that we're referring to decomposers and the carbon cycle. Those are the key words in the question. Now, decomposers, such as bacteria and fungi, actually break down dead organic matter, which releases carbon back into the atmosphere in the process. So therefore, A, they release carbon back into the atmosphere through decomposition, is the correct answer. A type of lizard in a desert environment is nocturnal and has a light-colored body. This is primarily an adaptation to blank. A, avoid predators that hunt them. B, reduce water loss in the desert. C, conserve energy throughout the day. Or D, avoid the intense daytime heat. Well, let's again take a look at the key words within our question. We are noticing that we are referring to a lizard here that's in a desert environment. It's nocturnal and it has a light-colored body. We know that these are all adaptations, but which strategy is best to describe what this adaptation is used for? So when we think about this, by being nocturnal and having a light-colored body, the lizard is minimizing its exposure to the desert's intense daytime heat. While all the other options could be secondary benefits of these adaptations, the primary reason is to cope with the extreme heat. Therefore, D, avoid the intense daytime heat, is the correct answer. A decrease in which of the following would most likely have a direct negative impact on a frog population and a pond ecosystem? So the key words in this question are, we're looking for a decrease and a direct negative impact on a frog population and a pond ecosystem. So we know that in the food chain, when one insect or animal disappears, this has a negative impact on the entire ecosystem. Let's take a look at the answer choices. A, sunlight hours. B, wind speed. C, lily pads. Or D, insect species. Well, a decrease in insect species would most likely directly impact the frog population, as insects are a primary food source for many types of frogs. Therefore, D, insect species, is the correct answer choice. Which statement best describes the relationship between biotic and abiotic factors in the flow of energy within a system? A, basic factors convert and store energy, while abiotic factors store energy. B, biotic factors convert energy into a usable form, while abiotic factors store energy. C, abiotic factors convert energy into a usable form, while biotic factors transfer and store energy. Or D, biotic and abiotic factors both convert and store energy. Again, let's take a look at the keywords within the question. We notice that it's referring to the relationship between biotic and abiotic factors and the flow of energy within the system. So it's super important that we know and understand the definitions of biotic and abiotic in order to answer this question. So abiotic factors, such as sunlight and water, are necessary for processes of photosynthesis, which then converts energy into a usable form. So for example, chemical energy into glucose. Biotic factors, including plants, herbivores, and carnivores, then use this energy, transferring it through the food chain and storing it in their bodies as biomass. Therefore, answer choice B, biotic factors convert energy into usable form, while abiotic factors store energy is the correct answer. For more practice, check out our FTCE Middle Grades General Science 5 through 9004 playlist. And for even more detailed practice strategies and customizable study materials, head on over to study.com and check out our FTCE Middle Grades General Science 5 through 9 test prep course. Those who use study.com boast a 92% passing rate. Our courses include full-length exams, hundreds of authentic practice problems, and short targeted video lessons specifically developed based on the latest of testing updates. With our resources, you'll know exactly what to do on test day. Like this video and subscribe to this channel to get all of the recent updates. Be sure to leave your questions and success stories in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Happy studying.